Welcome to another episode of the Eclectic Popcast. On today's episode, I talk to the creators of Dead Mountain, which is a Russian language drama currently streaming on Topic. Let's hit the intro and we'll get back to talk about it. Good day, or in Russian, Dobry din. Thanks for coming back for another video. The first bit of that intro is about to make a lot more sense in just a moment, but first, an introduction. This is Britt from eclecticpop.com, where pop culture gets eclectic by highlighting the best that pop culture has to offer, from movies and TV to music. In this case, that means turning the spotlight towards the Russian TV series Dead Mountain, which is currently streaming on Topic. The drama examines the mysterious case of the Dyatlov Pass Incident, one of the most famous mysteries in the world that many viewers will probably consider solved by the time they have finished watching the series. Yes, solved. For the uninitiated, the Dyatlov Pass Incident refers to a tragic event in Russian history. Led by Igor Dyatlov in February of 1959, a group of students from the Ural Polytechnical Institute went hiking in the northern Ural Mountains. In the end, 9 promising young students who were experienced hikers perished. Their deaths have captivated and mystified people all over the world, and Dead Mountain dives into each theory regarding what happened to them, from aliens, yes, aliens, to a government cover-up, in order to find the real answer. If you are like me and have gotten caught up in heading down numerous rabbit holes through the years regarding this case, you are looking for that, how shall we say, aha answer, and I truly believe Dead Mountain presents it. So on that note, I am incredibly grateful to have the privilege of introducing an interview that the co-creators of the Russian language drama Dead Mountain granted to Eclectic Pop. Valeriy Federovich, Pavel Kostomarov, and Evgeniy Nikishov all sat down to answer questions, and it was amazing how fast the time flew by. This interview will undoubtedly enlighten you on the making of the series, with some surprising answers arising along the way, or at least for me. So far, Dead Mountain is the best TV show of 2021, thanks to its spellbinding storytelling, riveting performances, and spectacular production. While explaining the why behind the Dyatlov Pass Incident in alternating episodes, Dead Mountain also investigates the fictionalized past of the KGB agent in charge of the case, Oleg Kostin, played by the uber-talented Pyotr Fyodorov. His character, Kostin, is a World War II veteran with his own secrets and scars. Dead Mountain flashes back for a war epic as it examines Kostin's plagued past. So to say the show is ambitious is self-evident. That it nails the mark it is aiming for is all the more impressive. You would almost think an expert duelist was behind the whole thing. So without further ado, please embark on listening to this interview. I want to thank Valeriy Federovich, Pavel Kostomarov, and Evgeniy Nikishov for being so generous with their time. I mean, 30 minutes, and still it was impossible to run out of questions. So check it out and come back after the interview for some final thoughts. Spoiler alert, the creators will be discussing plot points from the ending of Dead Mountain, so if you'd rather not know, go ahead and press pause, catch up on the series by streaming it on Topic, and then come back here to hear all about the ending and the making of this incredible show. We'll be waiting for you. Okay, so let's dive right in. How did each of you become involved with Dead Mountain?
Это очень простой вопрос. Типа, как мы были... Да. Мы понимаем.
Переводить ли я вопросы? Давайте
вопросы не надо переводить.
Координируемся. Все понятно. Хорошо.
Да.
I will go with the translation of the answer. So they speak in Russian. I translate.
В России, сначала в Советском Союзе, потом в России гибель на Урале, то, что называется у нас перевалом Дятлова, это главная мистическая тайна страны. И поэтому мы с самого детства знали об этом. И когда появился сценарий, мы не могли не присоединиться к нему, потому что было интересно рассказать эту историю, погрузиться в нее, узнать правду и рассказать ее миллионам зрителей.
So the Dyatlov story was very well known even before Russia and Soviet Union. It was very known to us since our very childhood. So we were very involved into this mystic tragedy. And when the first information appeared on what happened, we really dug into it and tried to
Got it. Now, did
So we'll try to answer in English because our translator doesn't have good internet. So you asked about theories, yes?
yes.
So we have our own theory about what happened there, and this theory is in the final episode of our series. This version, this theory is something that we believe in, because there are very many theories, more than 100. We sure we read all of them, because when we prepared to the production of our series, we read it. We read all investigations, because there were several investigations of this case in Soviet Union, after Soviet Union and Russia, another investigation, and the third investigation just 2 years ago. And
we think that we will get new version of this accident, because today the many people from different countries, from New Zealand, England,
gather and make their own investigations. Some, as you know, there are many internet investigators, and in this case is very popular for them. Even in the United States, we know such people who are huge fans of it. And there is a website in English where all the materials of all investigation, of all theories, you can find it in this website. We can send you a link if you're interested in.
Yes.
Yes, and so.
Well, I actually had heard, I was familiar with the Dyatlov Pass incident and had watched some YouTube videos some Americans had put on there. And one of the things everyone kind of came to at the end of was that they weren't sure. They kind of liked the supernatural theory. They liked the alien theory. And by the time I was done with their video, I said, man, I don't know. It does sound like something. My thought was that there was some kind of a murder. So as I was watching Dead Mountain, and you guys did just an amazing job of kind of going through each theory and analyzing it and saying, and as that happened, you guys put it away. I thought, cleared it up. I was, oh, wow, I don't think that was it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I was so impressed with this series. I have not seen a better show this year. I think it is outstanding. And just an amazing accomplishment by you guys. How long did it take from wanting to make this show to actually getting it into production?
We start from pilot, and we shoot this pilot, I think, 4 years ago. And but script was written by Ilya Kulikov more than 6 years ago, I think. And he wanted to do it with another people, but these people want to mix these two
storylines. Yes, where they didn't want this this structure. They wanted an example in the first episodes. They wanted these flashbacks from the second episode. They want mixed this storyline,
because the structure, for my opinion, is unique, because I don't have seen other series when you can see two series in one, because we have one series in color. It's investigation with investigator, and another series, black and white. It's a series founded on the diaries, these dead students. And for us, it was very interesting task. And when we start to think about this, we think that we want to shoot the first storyline on a film. It's not digital, it's on film. And
16 millimeters film.
Yes, and black and white we shoot on digital, but do another frame and black and white, because when we read real diary by the student, we feel these people, we feel the sunny, we feel the free young soul, and we want
idealistic, and they thought that there is a link with some black and white movies when we saw in
our childhood.
In our childhood, yes, there were very many Soviet movies in black and white where the characters of these movies were idealistic people who dream about great future and so on, and they laugh, they were very how to say, clean. They were very
Clean.
So yes,
Pure soul.
Yes. So and that's why showrunner of this, the scriptwriter Ilya Kulikov, didn't want to mix it, and he wanted to make how he задумал, как это сказать, как он задумал. Planned. Yes, how he planned it, and we love this way, and they decided to make it.
And for us, for me and Jenny, it was director's debut, and we want to do it with original structure, and for us it was the very important reason to do many years ago. Yes.
So
and after pilot, when we did it, we realized that all people like it, and after that we shoot other 7 episodes, and it take more than with post-production more than 1 year.
2 years, I think.
2 years.
2 years. Mm-hmm.
wow. And how long did you guys actually film for?
Паш, давай ты уже наконец-то что-нибудь скажи.
So, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, how long did filming for like all of the episodes, how long did that take?
Well, sorry, I didn't count the time, so it's hard to count for me. I don't remember how long it took.
Gotcha.
It was too far.
I think 6 months, because we start in August and filming, and finished in winter. More than 6 months, because we need different places, different location in different type of weather. We need summer, we need in a color line storyline, and we need of course winter when we shoot storyline about students.
And go ahead, I'm sorry.
I think 6 months to 7 episodes, because first one was done before and finished. I clarify a little bit just.
Okay, gotcha. Did you guys, how dangerous was it, or for the crew and everybody involved, to shoot on that mountain and give everyone such a visceral experience that you feel like when you're watching the show, you're up there on the mountain with them? It feels like documentary footage. I mean, was it dangerous to have to, shoot those scenes?
Паша, тебе точно.
No, actually dangerous for me was sometimes in just logistic, just traveling to the point of filming, but nothing dangerous I don't remember during the shooting. I don't remember any dangerous moments, sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm happy to hear it. When you guys, how did casting come together? Getting Pyotr Fyodorov and getting the Dyatlov Pass hikers together. How did that all come about?
Ну, вы хотите отвечать или?
Начинай ты, а мы подхватим.
Расскажи про...
Okay, we have 2 lines in our episodes, and the first, third, and the fourth, 5, 1, 3, 5, 7 episodes. It's an investigation, and we play there in noir, if this word exists in English. I don't sure, sorry. We make an investigation in color, and it's very grimly story, and the cast take in mind these moments, and this is actors must be must be like from detective story. And the second line is episode 2, 4, 6, and 8. It's black and white, and it's actually the diary of these guys and the students who go to this поход. I forgot this word.
Hiking.
Sorry?
Hiking, I think.
Hiking, not actually hiking, but this is expedition. And we, for this black and white story, we trying to find the faces of young, naive, and Soviet faces of from the movies of from black and white movies of 50s and 60s, like Soviet actors and Soviet. We're trying to find and emphasize and create the Soviet stylistic. So it was angle of Gazarin. From this angle, we're looking for actors. You got it? Sorry, my English probably very controversial, but I finished.
Хорошо. Very, very good. It's fine.
Your Russian is perfect.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I actually am learning the language. So, but I'm.
Oh, really?
Yes. I think it's a beautiful language, and I chose to make that my second language. So I'm working on it. I've been working on it since January, but it's not very good.
Cool. That's cool.
Thank you. So did you guys always have in mind who you wanted to play Kostin, the investigator?
No, because the Pyotr Fyodorov who played this role was the last in our sequence, the last, because it's very simple choice, because he's brave, he's a great actor, but we want to start from another point of view. We want to do this investigator, little man who
vulnerable. Yes, this word vulnerable. You know. Yes, we wanted to make him not so brave, because he has pain in his heart, and we needed this side of him.
But when we do this casting during 3 months, and in the end of this period, Fyodorov came to us, and when we see it, we look each other and say, yes,
it's him.
It's him.
Yeah. When we saw him with Maria Lugovaya, who plays the main female part in our series, we realized that they have chemistry between each other. And
because we need to get love, sex without sex. We need this, because all these episodes, they don't have kisses or other action, but we need to feel this electricity between these two characters.
Love mood.
Yes, I definitely felt that. I felt like this was a really great love story. I felt the connection between the actors. Was there always going to be, was the romantic part of the storyline always going to be that big, or did it kind of change as you guys got into filming?
Excuse me, can you repeat the question?
Yeah.
It's our English, it's so bad.
You're totally fine. Did the love story, did the romance between Kostin and Katya, did that kind of was that supposed to be as kind of large into the story as it turned out to be, or did you guys kind of make it larger with time? Did anything happen while you were filming that kind of made you go, I think we might want to expand on this a little further?
Паш, ты понял, да?
No, I got it. Yeah, no, script was locked, and we didn't change the lines of protagonist. So its story was on script. So we don't change the line of them. If I understand your question correct.
Gotcha. Yes, you got it. One of the things that happened is you kind of ended that storyline with Katya and Kostin was that her son is very much riled up. He discovers that his father knew Kostin. He puts the suspicion in Katya's mind where she goes and confronts him. They end up reconciling, but were anything in terms of having the son kind of, he never has it resolved with him that he learns this truth. We just kind of as an audience imagine that he will eventually learn it. Was there kind of any thought in your guys' mind about having a scene? I know the script you guys said was locked, but was there ever any thought with the script writer to say, you know, maybe we want to kind of have Kostin and the son have a reconciliation, because they had such a good, at the start of the series, they kind of bond. So was that kind of like, well, life doesn't tie up all loose ends, or did you guys think about kind of having that cleared up, if that makes sense?
То есть она говорит, sorry, one second, она говорит о том, что типа думали ли мы о том, чтобы распространить эту линию больше просто-напросто?
Она говорит о том, что есть сын главной героини, который создает в ее голове какое-то там недопонимание. Была ли задумка в том, чтобы сделать сцену, где этот сын и Костин все-таки объясняются друг с другом, потому что зрители это понимают, что когда-то они разрешат свое недопонимание, тем более, что вначале у них была такая хорошая связь. Вот, но в конце мы не получаем вот этой финальной сцены, где была бы возможность увидеть, как они обратно вернулись друг к другу.
So that's a great idea, this scene you told us about, but unfortunately we didn't have you in preparation, and we
need your point of view. It's a really great idea. Right now I feel some mind in my mind. I think, fuck, we need it. Really, you're right.
Oh, thank you. Спасибо большое. Спасибо большое.
You should be a scriptwriter, Bree. You should be a scriptwriter.
Oh yes, for sure.
Think about it.
Oh, definitely.
You can start in Russian.
When you learn Russian, you can try to write some script in Russian and send us.
There you go. Well, I'm not an expert, so I'm asking the experts. So another thing that I was curious about was the romances between the Dyatlov hikers. Obviously, you guys were kind of had the diaries to go off of. How much was it, because you're having to imagine what the dialogues are going to be or were between these people, capturing the innocence and the romance between them. How important was it for you guys to stay true to what was in the diaries, but then also kind of tell a dramatic story that people could understand?
Паш, твои серии, отвечай.
Ну, вопрос, я так понимаю, был, как важно было следовать дневникам, но мы, по-моему...
Да, и насколько много придумали в этих романтических линиях.
Of course, for us, the diary of this tourist was like дорожная, как бы это сказать?
Road map.
We don't change their phrase in their diaries, but of course we add some romantic lines for the show.
Gotcha. Do you guys have time for a final question? I feel like, because I know that you guys said 30 minutes, I'm very grateful. I'm sure you have other things to do.
That's all?
You good?
Алина, мы можем еще вопросы же задавать?
Да, последний. We have last question.
Okay, great. Oh man, I'm trying to select.
But we can get your answer if you write this question. We can write to you.
Great. So I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. It's the pressure of finding the last question. It really is.
Two questions.
Two questions. Okay. Well, I know what I was going to ask. At any point, you guys are telling a story where you've got an investigation, you've got World War II, and you've got what happened in the Dyatlov Pass incident. At any point, did you feel overwhelmed by taking on such an extraordinary story?
Был ли у вас момент когда-нибудь, когда вы почувствовали, что эмоций слишком много, что вот вы взяли историю про Вторую мировую войну, про Dyatlov Pass, ну и при этом, как бы, когда эмоции вышли за грань? Было ли у вас когда-то во время съемок такое ощущение?
Yes, it was when we shoot the last scene in our 7 episode. Maybe you remember the scene with the old man on the mountain.
Yes.
And the Pyotr Fyodorov said that he, in his childhood, he lived in the small village exactly after this mountain. And he
2 kilometers from the place we shoot it. It was not special, but it happened.
And he said that he has some kind of problems like his main character in his life. And in this moment, I feel that it's not suddenly. It's like some from the air, from the universe, some sign.
Вот вопрос был в другом. But you had another question, but we know.
Yes, I can email it to you. I can have it sent to you because I don't want to continue to occupy any more of your time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congrats on the show.
Well, that is a wrap. Thank you again to Valeriy Federovich, Pavel Kostomarov, and Evgeniy Nikishov for their time. They are very busy men. To that point, Dead Mountain is actually the latest TV show I've watched from the trio, having been fortunate to have viewed other content they have produced through the years. For instance, last year they did the pandemic thriller To the Lake, which made Eclectic Pop's Best TV of 2020 list. Now they're back for 2021's with Dead Mountain. I mean, I'm loving it and totally getting spoiled in the process. And they also produced the really cute detective movie series An Ordinary Woman and the alien invasion flick The Blackout, which, trivia time, also stars Pyotr Fyodorov. So it's nice they got to team up again for Dead Mountain. I enjoyed all the projects I just mentioned, so it's not entirely surprising that Dead Mountain has struck such a profound chord. The creators are clearly very talented and have their fingers on the pulse of great content. I'm excited to see whatever they have on the horizon. Speaking of the future, hopefully Dead Mountain gets some love when award season ramps up. It is right around the corner. I can feel it breathing down my neck. This show is just so well acted and well crafted. It truly deserves the recognition, and hopefully it gets it. One of the actors worthy of recognition is, as expected, Pyotr Fyodorov, who is especially impressive here. I mean, after seeing him in numerous roles, it is exceedingly safe to say he is one of the best actors working in the world. And if you want to see him in another amazing project, which is actually one of my all-time favorite movies, please check out The Duelist. That's Duelist. You will not regret it, and you probably also figured out why I made the comment about the expert marksmanship. You're welcome. And speaking of not regretting, please check out Dead Mountain if you have not already. You need to see this TV show, because sometimes seeing is believing, in that there are things you can imagine and visualize but not entirely conjure with your mental abilities. So having Dead Mountain actually reenact what might have occurred on the mountain changed my mind about what was possible and what really happened. So if you are an internet sleuth who has been taken in by the mystery, you need to see this. I mean, how this show takes apart each online theory makes you second guess everything you thought you knew. It moved the needle for me in a completely opposite direction than the one I started with, so it could have that impact on you. I'm not saying it will. I hope it does, but well, you'll just have to see. You have to leave a comment down below telling me which way it went for you. That said, that is going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the interview. I want to thank Dead Mountain's creators again, Valeriy Federovich, Pavel Kostomarov, and Evgeniy Nikishov for their time. I hope I was not too much of a nuisance. And thank you for clicking on this video. If you want to like or subscribe, I will not stop you, okay? I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let you go ahead and do that. Until next time, до свидания.